How's it going, guys? Panther Films, and today we're going to be reacting to the Season 2 finale of The Bad Batch. This episode is titled Plan 99. But yeah, last episode was basically a part 1 of 2 where the Bad Batch came up with a plan to track Hemlock's ship after learning that he was going to a meeting with other Imperial officers. Them officers being Tarkin and Krennic, surprisingly. So they're seeding Krennic very early on. And I'm pretty sure the actor who played Krennic in Rogue One came back to voice Krennic in Bad Batch, even though it was only like one line. But yeah, the Bad Batch followed Hemlock to this facility and did manage to put the tracker on his ship. But in the facility, they noticed a few things that were a little bit weird. One of them being cameras were off in a certain sector of the facility. And then we found out that there was explosives, and then right after that we found out that Saw Gerrera is actually there because he's planning to blow up the facility and kill a bunch of Imperial officers that are important to the Empire, which is of course Tarkin and maybe Hemlock and even Krennic. But we know that's a lost cause because they could just replace them. And then everything went to shit when the Stormtroopers found Saw Gerrera and the Bad Batch, which then resulted in Saw Gerrera and his little resistance group getting on one of the hangar ships and then blowing up the hangar with the explosives, which basically meant that the jammer we put on Hemlock's ship was destroyed, because so was Hemlock's ship. So it was basically for nothing. And then on the Bad Batch's escape, because Saw Gerrera blew up a bunch of the facility, it caused the veils on the veil-like system, on the tram system, to basically shut down. And now the Bad Batch are in a tram hovering over an abyss with a bunch of stormtroopers like right next to them on another tram system. So it's like, well done Saw Gerrera, you piece of shit. You fucked us. But yeah, overall this season wasn't the best, but there has been some decent episodes throughout, and I'm hoping this is another one. But I do have a strong feeling this episode isn't exactly going to be happy because of episode 13. I feel like episode 13 was too happy and hopeful for the Bad Batch, and characters were getting a lot of development, especially Tech. It kind of makes me worried for this episode that we might lose someone. But yeah, that basically sums it up. So let's stop doodling around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. So fuck this up. What the fuck is this, Jaws music?
This is not ideal.
No, you don't say. Oh. Hey, that's closer. The fuck?
But I will need to plug directly into one of the terminals on the track.
The stormtroopers aren't gonna hit a shot from there. Come on. They can barely hit a shot point blank.
I am plugged in. Stand by.
Nice.
We've engaged insurgents trapped on the rail line.
Send in air support to shoot them down.
Oh no.
They could get caught in the crossfire.
I am aware. Do it.
Tarkin doesn't give a fuck. Oh. You can't hit them shots. Oh! Fucking Hunter. Holy shit. Oh no. It's happening, dude. I called it, dude. I... Fuck.
Get him on board.
How? I mean, you've got to go.
Plan 99.
Plan 99. Oh. Clone 99. He sacrificed himself.
When have we ever followed orders?
For fuck's sake. I fucking call it, dude. I mean, to be fair, characters have survived much worse in Star Wars. What the fuck? We're like 5 minutes in. He had the most development out of all of them this season. And now he's dead.
Tick.
Omega, he's gone. Whoa. What is this, a COD mission? Interesting POV shot.
Hello, Omega. I am
relieved you are awake. Each system.
Don't scare us like that again.
I mean, they all look pretty banged up, to be fair.
Where's Tech?
He's gone.
Tech didn't make it.
We have to go back. What if he's hurt? He needs
I mean,
Tell him, Ricker. Why did Tech do that?
because he had to. Otherwise, everyone else would have died.
Tech put the squad ahead of himself. The galaxy has changed. And so have we. Wrecker and I think Pabu could be a good place to make a new life for ourselves.
But the thing is, though, like, Tech died for nothing. The mission failed. Oh, wait, there was SIDS. Oh, no.
This one's on the house. I'm sorry about Goggles.
I mean, Echo survived the unexpected, so maybe Tech could still be alive.
Hunter, the Empire's here.
What? Sit out with them. Sit out with them. Fucking joking.
Stay here. I'll find them.
Yeah, she out with them.
You know, I tried to look out for you boys.
What did you do?
Fuck. That didn't even stun him.
Can't fight them alone.
Omega, you and AZ need to go. That's an order.
I can't do it, AZ.
Go.
Already lost. Come on.
Hemlock, why is he here?
That's not very strategic, Hunter. You don't need to use your enhanced senses to know you're outnumbered. The Empire thanks you for your assistance.
Sid. Why would you go back to Sid? Omega, now you're gonna get caught.
You will lower your blaster and hand over Omega.
Omega's not going anywhere with you.
I'm afraid this was all I could salvage. Consider it a gift.
What the fuck?
And if you don't lower the blaster now, you will lose yet another.
This is exactly what I said would happen.
Wise decision.
She's long gone.
No, she's not. She's right there.
Like I...
Omega, don't do anything stupid. I mean, to be fair, she's already doing something stupid. What is she doing?
Lower your weapons. Hello, Omega.
That's like the most energy he's had.
Let them go.
Omega, run!
If you come with me, your friends will live. I did not come here for them, Omega.
I came here for
I
you.
came to return you to Nala Se. Nala Se is alive and well cared for.
She's well cared for, the fact.
Omega, look out!
Scour the city.
Troopers are everywhere. We cannot sneak past them.
Nice. Echo. What? It was that easy? But now Omega's gonna get taken. Very Empire Strikes Back.
Where's Omega? That Imperial took her. Where's Hemlock? We've got to stop his shuttle from leaving. Hunter, we need to go. Get to the Marauder.
3 members left and TZ. So we lost Tech. And technically Omega. Fuck Sid. Annoying character.
There was no way to track Hemlock's ship. He could have taken Omega anywhere.
Crazy to me that it only took the final 2 episodes to have some amazing story shit.
We are going to get her back.
Well, I wish this happened earlier on in the season. Now we have to wait until season 3, whenever that's going to be.
Why did they bring me here?
Now Nala Se needs to do a job to keep Omega safe.
Your Prime Minister mentioned you had an attachment to the young clone, so I've returned her to you.
What he seeks is not possible.
Make it possible.
I haven't even seen Crosshair this episode. Is that him there? No, never mind, that's him.
Crosshair.
You must be Omega.
What did you do to Crosshair?
You trust the Kaminoan, but not me. You might know me better than you think. We're sisters, Omega.
What? What? What a random thing to end the season on. Like, what the fuck? What a brutal way to end the season. Now season 3 is going to make you miss the stuff that happened in season 2 and season 1. Like the Mission of the Week episodes. Because that's when the group in a way was the happiest. Right? They were on these fun adventures. And now there's no tech. Crosshair's been captured. Omega's been captured. Like, next season, I don't think we're going to be doing these random adventures on different planets. Also, is it just me that finds it weird with the Omega's sister stuff? And in a weird way, she's like the female version of Tech. You know? It's like they're replacing him already. Like, she's got the goggles, she's got like the little touchpad thing. I don't know. So Plan 99 was a sacrifice plan. And it makes perfect sense too, because Clone 99, who was in Clone Wars, sacrificed himself for the clones on Kamino. Is it unreasonable for me to say that Tech could still be alive? Because people in Star Wars have survived much worse. Echo being one of them. Like, we don't know where he fell, right? Like, he could have fell close to a hill or a mountain and used his grappling hook to, like, latch onto the side, but his goggles fell. Because that could explain the goggles being smashed. But maybe that's just me hoping for the best, to be honest. Because at the same time, it's like, we do need some stakes and tension in the show. Like, no one is really safe, to be honest, because the Bad Batch don't show up in Rebels or any of the original trilogy, right? Because also, you've also got to think about what happens with Rex, right? Like, Rex ends up on this planet with Gregor and Wolf, just doing random shit. Also, what did I say last episode? If anyone dies, I'm blaming Saw Gerrera for it. Because Tech wouldn't have even died if Saw Gerrera didn't blow up the fucking hangar and damage the trams. Ugh. Every time I'm going to see Saw Gerrera now, I'm just going to stick my middle finger up at him. You killed Tech, dude. It is kind of insane to me that Tech was the only one with character development and they killed him off. Kind of a mistake, to be honest. I think they should have killed off like Echo or something. Because I feel like Echo still would have hit hard, but maybe not because he's already died once, so it wouldn't hit the same in a way. It's interesting that we never really went back to like the Zillow Beast stuff. Maybe next season. Also, fuck Sid. But to be fair, that's a Bad Batch's fault. Like, why did they go back to Sid? Like, what were they expecting? I get it, they were all injured and stuff, but still, why would you go to Sid's place when you know she can't be trusted? Now I hope next season just starts off with us killing Sid. I'd be fine with that. Like, you just gotta think about, like, Tech literally saved Sid, in a way, in, like, episode 4. And then this is how she repays him, by selling the Bad Batch out to the Empire. After he's dead. I just can't understand why they went back to Sid's place. I genuinely can't. Like, what were they expecting? Also, Omega's stupid as fuck. I get what they were going for, though, because, like, at the beginning of the episode, Tech said we don't always follow orders. And Omega went against Hunter's order. But if she just waited for Echo, all of them could have got out. You know? Maybe. But I mean, I said it in the reaction, this episode is basically just Empire Strikes Back. It's a loss for the good guys. But to be fair, most of the major plot points this season have been a loss for the good guys. Like, episode 7 and 8, right? With the, exposing, like, what happened on Kamino. That didn't work out too well, did it? Because now the clones were sidelined because the truth came out. I don't really know what to say about the Doctor being Omega's sister. Does that mean she's actually Django's sister and she's not an actual clone? You know what I mean? Like, she's a part of Django's family. I don't really see the resemblance between them, though, other than, like, the voice. Like, I guess because, like, the hair colour's different and stuff. But to be fair, like, most clones don't have the same hair colour. Also, poor Crosshair. He didn't do anything this episode. He's been completely sidelined this whole season, but at least he survived. You know, I was worried about him being killed off. Like, it would be stupid if they killed Crosshair off, considering he had the most interesting arc, to be honest. Tech was definitely the most expected to die, just because of all the development he got with Omega and, you know, the stuff with Fee. But yeah, overall, with the season being finished, I think it was just about as good as season 1, I guess. Like, some of the big episodes were big, but a lot of the slower episodes were just slow, you know? But we had some decent character development moments and a lot of, like, great shit happening, like the stuff with the Emperor and Topoka City. Like, it was great stuff. But we had that in season 1 too, you know what I mean? Like, we had some episodes that we either hit or miss, and then we have some amazing episodes in season 1, you know? It's just, you know, the wait until... It's just going to be a pain in the ass, because waiting until... It just sucks that this is, like, the biggest episode, and it was the finale. Now we have to wait until, I don't know, next year to see what happens next. I don't think there's been a confirmation on season 3 yet. It's kind of crazy to think episodes of The Bad Batch could be some of the best Star Wars content that we've got in years. You know what I mean? Like, this episode was great. It just sucks that episodes like this are few and far between. You know what I mean? Like, we have 16-episode seasons, and most of the episodes we don't really do a lot with. It's gonna suck waiting until season 3. But at least we have, like, Ahsoka and I think Skeleton Crews this year too. So at least we got some stuff until season 3 of Bad Batch, if it's next year. I do hope, though, for season 3, they shorten the seasons and have it more plot-focused, but still have character development in there. You can do both. You can have character development and plot. Also, the music that played when Tech fell was fucking phenomenal. That was great music. And they played it kind of throughout the episode, too. Like that, like, theme. Like, Tech's theme, I guess. And they also played some weird Jaws theme at the beginning of the episode, the dun-dun. Like, what the fuck was that? But yeah, I did enjoy the season. There were some great episodes in here, like the Zilla Beast episode, this episode, and of course the Crosshair episodes. They were fucking fantastic. But another thing that kind of bothers me about this season, they didn't do anything with Cody. At all. Like, I was so hyped to see him back, and then nothing. I just find it weird that they brought Commander Cody back and didn't do anything with his character. Other than, like, he leaves the Empire. That's it. And he goes AWOL. Like, I would have loved an episode dedicated to that, just seeing what Cody's up to. And maybe he meets Rex again, and they reunite. But instead, most of the season was focused on doing missions for Sid. At least we're done with doing missions for Sid now, though. Especially after this episode. Please kill her next season. Please. But yeah, that was a solid finale. It just sucks that we probably have to wait a year to see what happens next. God damn it. But yeah, that about sums it up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.